Intro. We're gonna be talking about fishing. Ever
So,
starts
so how many times have y'all been fishing? I mean, I know not that much.
Thrice, at least thrice.
twice.
Twice at least. Wow, that's such a big number too. Wow, very cool.
Are you really just gonna flex on us with how much you fished in
I
your
Yeah,
don't
guys, I've
lifetime?
actually
fished
know. I'm just
at
saying. I don't
least
know,
three
man.
times.
Fishing's pretty fun.
God,
I
my
know you kind
foot
of just sit
itches.
there, but
It's just
like
like sitting
I
for
know,
like
but like,
10
dude, it's
hours.
it's the thrill of when you get the bite. All right,
Okay.
It
that's
happens
what
like
you
once
live
every
for.
16 hours, so like, what's the point?
That's what you.
And you don't
Well,
even
you
get
have
to
to.
eat it. Like, how
I
many
know.
times do you actually eat the fish you catch?
Well, where
You,
have you
you
gone
don't eat the
fishing?
fish.
Yeah, you can.
I think there's a
Does
bunch of
anyone
rules
really eat the
behind it or
fish though?
something. Like,
No. If you go to
certain
like
weight or something
Galveston
before
or
you eat it.
something,
Yeah, everything's so dead there. That doesn't matter.
I've caught some fish that we've eaten there. Actually, they're
Well,
they've been pretty good.
congratulations for not having a seafood allergy.
Oh right, you literally can't.
Yeah, I have that problem, which kind of
Uh,
diminishes the experience, you could say. But I mean, not many people do eat. Many people don't just eat the fish, so
yeah.
I guess there's something about the experience which is good, but I
I've
haven't
never
figured
actually
out what it
caught.
is.
My goal is to before I move away from Houston, my goal is to catch a big red, which is like a type of fish. It's literally called a big red, and it's big and it's red.
Hmm.
I never would have guessed.
And apparently they taste really good, and obviously they have a lot of meat.
You ever eaten one?
No,
You want your first one to be that one?
what?
The first one that you
First
Big
one
eat,
of.
or is
red.
like,
I've eaten one before.
have you just not eaten one? Oh, okay.
Oh wait, you're talking about just like the. I thought you were talking about fish. No. Yeah,
No, the
I
big
haven't
red.
eaten a big red. No. I just know because my dad has, I think. So and he says it's good.
I see.
I
What?
remember
I think.
I went.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. So I went with my family. I think like maybe 3 or 4 years back to Washington to visit my dad's aunt family,
Mhm.
and we went on the fishing boat. We were on the boat for
Oh yeah.
around
Boat fishing is
hours
so much fun.
because like they rented a boat or whatever with this dude that knew the waters or something, and so we fished for a super long time. It was freezing out on the water. It
Oh
started
no.
pouring on us, but I think my brother caught a baby shark or something, which is pretty cool. But I was super young, so I don't
Uh,
remember it too well.
yeah, I caught a baby shark in like was it the bay of the bay of the Gulf,
The Bay of Pigs.
the bay
Oh
of the Gulf
god,
of Mexico. Yes, it was like a bonnet head, which basically is just a worse hammerhead.
I
Poor
never
man's
really.
hammerhead.
Yeah,
I
it was like almost as tall as me or long as me.
It's still pretty
dude,
cool.
But
I
I
think
was pretty young.
I think the ocean, like the creatures from the ocean, are the most horrific things possible.
Yeah.
Well, it's just cause like you can't move, but they can move.
There's no mobility.
And
Yeah.
you don't know what's like. We know more about our moon than we do about the bottom of our oceans,
Well,
which
also
is
because there's not much on the
terrifying.
moon.
Okay, that's fair, but like
It's like a rock.
it's like, dude, we don't know what could be lurking down there. That's what's so scary is
Yeah,
just the mystery
uh,
of what's going
you
on
know,
in the deep.
you know how they always say like, there's like we still have like thousands of species that have been like undiscovered. I
Hmm.
think people take that like out of perspective and just they don't understand what they're actually saying because when they say that they mean like there's gonna be at least like 100 more species of jellyfish. There's not really. I don't think. Maybe they'll find another animal, but it's still gonna be probably under like I don't know, like the crustacean family. There's not gonna be a whole nother like monster. It's just gonna be
Hmm.
like extra little.
Like another
Agreed.
crab.
Yeah, like another crab that's just as boring as the rest. I'm
Because,
just
No,
I
joking.
mean,
because 3 is almost
one thing you
the
need to
same.
consider.
Yeah, I don't know. Some crabs are
One thing.
cool.
One thing you need to consider is that since most of these animals we haven't discovered, they're in the very deep ocean. So
Yeah, and here,
anything
like,
that's that deep has adapted to completely different environments. I mean, the deep ocean animals that we know about are already so different from
That's
anything
true. Yeah,
that we know.
actually.
So I think we're gonna definitely find at least a few interesting
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
and it's not like just subtle adaptations. Like it's like really massive adaptations. And even in these, like these caves these massive cave systems. Just they're like not necessarily underwater or anything, but they have these massive underwater lakes and stuff, and the fish found in them just have evolved to where they just aren't born with eyes or
Oh
anything,
yeah, yeah.
just
I
because
saw
it's
that.
not needed at
Yeah,
all. And
yeah.
like they haven't been exposed to anything in millions of years and stuff, and so they're just kind of chilling down there, and they slowly evolve to where eyes just weren't
Yeah, they just
necessary.
get in the way.
Exactly, which is just so scary because we
Same with
don't
those
know.
like cave
'Cause-
salamanders. It's like, what if it just a
yeah,
fish comes up to you and just doesn't have eyes? Like, what the frick? What do I do?
and it's like the pressure down in like the bottom of the ocean is crazy, so
Yeah, they
they'll
need
have
to
to be
have
like
like an
super like
insane
strong
body.
bones and stuff to not get crushed.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, there's an octopus. You know the like the Dumbo octopus or whatever that lives like
Uh-huh.
pretty deep down. I don't think it has
Yeah.
strong bones. I think it's just I
Well,
have no idea how they like live.
It must just be designed for the pressure.
Yeah, there's also just like the isopods. Those things scare me. It's like
They're pretty big.
they're just like massive cockroaches, massive sea
You know, it's a
cockroaches.
question not enough people ask. What happened to trilobites? They were so cool.
hmm.
I mean, they died, maybe, or they died out,
Yeah,
right?
but they're trilobites. Come on, they didn't deserve
But
that
what's
fate.
weird is that they were survived for so long, you know,
Yeah.
like earlier. So
Yeah.
what caused them to really go extinct?
I don't know. The only reason I actually asked that question is because I have like a trilobite fossil on my desk. Just made me think about it.
Oh my god. Wait, what were we talking about? Oh right, fishing.
Oh yeah, okay.
Uh,
Well, I think I'm the last one, right?
wait. Hold on, wait. Wait. Oh yeah. So I've gone fishing on a boat a couple of times. I think the most fish I've ever caught was like in one trip. I forget the exact number, but I know it was around 20.
Jeez.
20 in one trip. It was just it was insane.
Did you just land in the
They were all kind of
really
like
populated area
I
of fish?
guess. Like there was a point where I could literally throw in my rod and my line without bait and still catch a fish.
Wow.
I just gotta ask, like, how long were you out there when you were fishing for that?
I don't remember. I was younger.
Younger.
Maybe like
Younger.
4 or 5 hours.
Okay, well, like, what do you do for that
Actually,
extra
no.
time,
Yeah,
like, in between
3 or 4
fish
hours.
catching,
I don't
right?
know.
You
You
just
wait for
there.
another
Or actually,
fish.
well, they
I know,
do.
but that
Yeah, you
just
see that, and
sounds
then
so boring.
No,
well,
it's
there's
really
you can.
not. I don't know.
Aren't there
I don't
like
know how to explain
holders?
it.
You can like hold your rods,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you don't
yeah.
actually have to be sitting there holding them
No,
for.
you don't have to sit
Or
there holding it. No, so the thing is, you usually have 2 or 3 rods at a time, so you have to pay
Yeah,
attention to
just
all of
set up.
them, and that's yeah, that's fun because if you can pay attention, if you have to pay attention to like 2 rods at a time, then
And then it really gets exciting.
yeah, because like what if they're both shaking? You're like, what the frick?
Oh
Now what do I
man,
do?
that,
Which
that
one do
would
I
be
go for?
crazy.
What if one of them has a really cool fish on them and the other one just has like a clump of seaweed?
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. I think.
I've not.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, if you had something to add on to yours, just go ahead, because I was gonna completely change
Oh yeah. Okay. Well,
something else.
if you guys ever go fishing or like I don't know if you want to go fishing when you're in out of the house or something, I would recommend your first fishing experience to not be like fishing on a jetty or like rock fishing
Mm-hmm.
because if you don't know like what you're doing, then you're probably gonna break your line every single time you cast.
Mm.
'Cause it's like it's so annoying. It's like it gets snagged like 20% of the time. Even if you know what you're doing, it gets snagged so often.
Have you ever
You just-
gone fly fishing, like with like
No,
the thing where you just like yeet the line out there?
no,
Or I don't even know what the heck it really is. I just see dudes doing it at the beach sometimes.
yeah. I'm always. I know it's like not really possible, but I'm always scared if I'm like in the water and someone's fishing next to me. Like, what if I do? I just caught by the hook and they're like, "Oh, something's on it," and they just yank my like.
Well, if I just rip through your skin, it probably wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, it's
That's true, but that would kind of
it's
hurt.
not gonna be
you
too
know?
stuck in it.
It hurt,
Yeah,
That
that
kind
would
of
hurt
hurt.
though.
I actually got a hook stuck in caught in my hand. That was not
Oh.
fun. It wasn't that bad though. It didn't. I don't think it went past the barb, which is really the bad
That's
part.
Yeah, that could have been worse.
Yeah. So you were gonna say? Or
Oh yes, I
you're
was
gonna
gonna say
switch?
it's the same subject. I was just gonna say my experience fishing because I have fished some.
Uh-huh.
I haven't gone on a boat or anything. It's just been in like lakes. And
Yeah, yeah.
the one thing I remember is because my uncle, he's like you could call him an outdoorsman,
Uh-huh.
and
Like
so yes, and so he likes to fish a lot. So one day he took me and my cousin fishing. So we went to an IHOP at like 6 a.m. That's what I remember the
oh
most.
yeah, you have to go early.
Yeah. And then after that, we fished on a golf course actually. It's very strange.
But-
Yeah, I'm not sure why he thought a golf course was the best place, but we did catch some fish there. I caught like a catfish.
oh
It wasn't
yeah.
very much. It's just a strange experience overall. And then the other time I fished is I just went. It was the same uncle. He had some land in Louisiana, so he just went fishing there.
Louisiana.
Yeah,
You know
he's
what's
from
another
Louisiana.
really weird way of fishing is how they do it down in oh, what's it called? Uh,
Town.
down in like
Florida? I don't
Oklahoma,
know.
and they go into
Down
the
in
rivers.
Oklahoma,
Wait,
the state
Oklahoma's
above
above
us.
us.
Okay, whatever. They go in. I think it's Oklahoma. Yeah, it's in like the Midwest countries, and so
Midwesterners are
Oh,
weird.
wait, yeah, I saw that. They like
and they go in
yeah.
the rivers and they just catch
They just
they
like
catch the catfish
walk
with
up
their
to the
bare
fish
hands.
and just like stick their hand in its mouth and grab it by the lip.
That's what they do. That's the way that they like catch it. Is
Wow,
they
I
You have
stick
to
their
be
never
hands
heard of
really
down
that.
its
strong
throat.
because fish are just like really strong.
Yeah, it's just they're pure muscle.
Yeah. Have you seen those? I went through a phase where I watched like so many fishing videos. I don't think you understand. I watched like hours of stuff. But there's like this fish, like it's a Goliath or whatever, Goliath grouper. They can get to be like 1,000 pounds,
Jesus.
and people try to and people like there's a people fish them up. It's like insane just watching them. It's like you need the biggest rod, and
Yeah.
they did this thing where they brought like bodybuilders onto like a boat to try to fish them. Not like just not using the techniques that normal because normal people like will usually like
So yeah,
put
you need
it
to know the technique.
well no like they know the technique but like what is it? It was like they don't use the and they have like safety things and stuff and that you have to put it in this like holder so that you can like you're like wearing basically a vest that has a
hmm
thing. It's like you need so much stuff. It's kind of insane. But yeah,
Huh.
even just a like a 20-pound fish is really hard to catch.
Yeah.
Um. All right, wait. What should we talk about next?
Seems like a natural transitioning point from fish, beaches.
Beaches. All right. I don't know. What do y'all think of beaches? I don't know. I feel like that's a
Oh,
pretty
they're pretty good. So we don't really have any good ones in near
yeah.
Houston.
They're all
They all just feel kind of icky.
dirty.
Disgusting, bro.
This is disgusting.
But Corpus Christi is really nice down in
That
Corpus
is true.
Christi, and
I haven't been there actually.
Surfside is nice as well.
The nicest beach I've been to is probably. I have no idea. I've been to California and Florida, and I have to say, obviously, California, like, just the state in general is better. But to be fair, the beaches are kind of better in Florida, just like for vacationing at least.
Oh, for sure. Beautiful there.
Yeah, but I feel like in California, there's some nice beaches as well. I don't know the cold. It's too cold.
I would rather be in
That's
California
true.
than
Temperature was.
But yeah, as of
than
like
Florida.
now, I don't want to go to Florida. Like ever anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always been like a very strange place. I think that definitely their best thing
It's
was their beaches.
yeah. Like I went once and I was just standing in the water and there was just two schools of fish passing, like they brushed up against my leg.
I would freak out if that happened to me.
It was really weird. It's kind of funny. I wanted to just take one out of the water and then just put it
And
back
eat
in,
it.
just to look at it and then put it back in. I don't know.
Yeah.
They were big though. They were like at least 15 pounds each. Maybe 10. Maybe 10. That burned out fast.
Yes.
Uh. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
What about?
I'm used to Mateo ranting about something, so that the conversation
I
continues.
know, you're just
Yeah.
gonna get angry about something and then just let him talk for 45 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's what happened for the first one.
Yeah. Kind of.
Bing, 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 bing.
I keep on thinking like he's gonna stop talking, and then I'm like ready to be like, oh frick, now I have to think of something to say, right? And he just doesn't stop talking. I'm like, dude, this is amazing. I don't actually have to say anything.
I know,
It's
because
just
he's also very good at completely changing the subject during those as well.
yeah.
So it transitions. Like when he was saying that a monkey would be a good pet, and then we
Yeah.
somehow ended up talking about Mexico.
I don't even know how that happened. Cause like he just finishes something and then he like his brain thinks of something else. Like you know how in Mexico there's whatever scorpions or
Yeah.
whatever. Uh, frick.
Um.
What about
What other recreational activities are there that are like fishing? Hiking.
hiking?
Have you ever done any hiking? Like,
I've done some
general?
hiking. I think
Hiking, there are some really nice places to hike
the
in
longest I've done,
Texas.
which this is pretty sad. I don't know. You know how some people hike like 30 miles or something?
Yeah.
Like
The longest I've
backpacking.
done is only like 8 miles. Kind of sad. But
I've
Well,
done.
that's
I've
still
done.
pretty far, especially if you're just doing it in one day.
yeah, but I ran 8 mile. I ran like more than 9 miles with Mateo.
Well, I feel like
Yeah,
hiking is a
hiking
lot
is
more
very
strenuous because
different. You
you're
can't
like
really compare the two.
That's
on
true.
you're on different terrain.
Yeah. Also, I was younger. I was like, I think I was going into seventh grade. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's like only a year.
Yeah, I guess. No, it's like 2 years, but yeah. Actually, yeah, that's only like oh god. It seems so long ago that I was in seventh grade.
Oh yeah.
It was in the Smoky Mountains or whatever. We were like our like we got a log cabin or like just a cabin in like the mountains, right? That was pretty sick. But it was next to this town. Dude, this was the
Ugh.
weirdest town I've ever like I don't understand. It was literally just the only way that they survived was tourism. There
Yeah,
was like
there's a lot of towns like
dude,
that.
I don't think you understand. First of all, its name was Pigeon Forge. Like it's like where they made the
Yeah.
pigeons, the government controlled pigeons. Um, and then like there was we were driving when we were driving down like the main road because there's only like one main road. Um, we saw like the Titanic. There was just a Titanic sitting there. There
It's
was an
a replica Titanic.
yeah there was an upside down house. Uh, there was a massive barn. I think there was a couple of those massive barns.
For
There
something
was
that
some
survives off tourism, it sounds pretty
weird stuff.
sad.
There was some weird stuff. There was like I don't even know. But
You know,
it was pretty fun. And then
I
we met
haven't
this like
been
we met this like
to
park ranger. We Okay.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Alright. We met this like park ranger who talked for like an hour or two, but honestly, it was pretty interesting because he talked about how like he was in I think it was a forest fire, and then it got to the ammunition or something. They got to like ammunition in in like a shed or something, and then him and
Uh-oh.
his wife had to like hide in a trench while the ammunition like blew up, and like
Jeez,
bullets went flying or something. I don't know.
sounds crazy.
I couldn't tell if it was real or not, but I'm pretty sure it was. But I don't know.
Hmm.
You were saying? Why?
Oh god, but what was I talking about?
I
Okay,
don't know.
Wait, what
um
state was pigeon foraging?
Tennessee, Tennessee. Are you looking it up?
No, I was just curious.
uh,
Who would go to? Who goes to Tennessee?
it was for the
Like,
Smoky Mountains.
by choice. Oh, okay.
I feel like the Midwest, like anywhere that's not on either the west or the east coast, like if you don't like
If it's
if
in
you
the
go
middle.
those are the only places you go for vacation. You don't go
Yeah, if
to
it's in the
anywhere that's
middle,
not on
you
the east
just
or west coast.
yeah. If it's not,
Unless you're a nature person
Unless you're a
yeah,
nature person or you're going to visit family
yeah,
or
yeah,
or you're
Colorado.
going to Colorado. That's the exception.
Colorado's
Is
yeah.
like,
Colorado.
Or Colorado. That's
Col-
like the
Con-
only exception.
yeah, Colorado is an honorary coastal city.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, yeah, state, not city.
I forget that, like, I mean, our states are bigger than some countries, honestly, but
That is true. But I mean, Rhode Island exists, so that
so does
invalidates. So.
Delaware and New Jersey and Vermont and Concord. Dude, I forget that wait, no, Concord's the capital. Sorry. Wait, Vermont and then what's the other one?
No, Massachusetts is kind of big.
No, 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 no.
Connecticut?
No, no, no. The one next to Vermont.
The one
Oh,
next to Vermont?
Oh,
New
New
Hampshire.
you mean like
Hampshire.
the one that's kind of like looks the same?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. New Hampshire, New Hampshire.
New
New
Hampshire, that's
Hampshire
right.
like doesn't exist in my mind, honestly. Neither
Half the
does
states,
Vermont.
I just don't remember
Yeah.
at all.
You want to hear something random but interesting?
What?
Yeah.
Um, there's an area in the border between Delaware and Maryland where they both claim a bit of land, and there's a bit of land that is claimed by no state.
Do you just know
I'm
this, or
claiming
like did you
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna
I
find
know
it
sell it.
out?
this.
I'm gonna sell it for like
I have a
billions.
book that shows.
You have a book.
I have a book that just random map
Oops,
things,
sorry.
and that's one of the things. I don't know why. I remember now, but
I'm gonna
talking
go
about
to
Delaware.
Delaware and where is it?
It's called the.
Massachusetts.
It's because the way that the border's defined in with Delaware is
There's
there's
like a
like a
little
circle.
hole.
There's like a 3 mile circle around a point, and then there's for Maryland it's just a straight edge at a certain point in a map. So they intersect at a point where they both own it because it's like on one side of the line and the circle extends past the line.
Uh huh.
And then there's another part which is in neither the line or the circle. So
I'm gonna just
no one
go
owns
there and
it.
just live there, take it for
Yeah,
myself.
it's called the wedge. You
The
can
wedge.
found your own state.
What would you call it?
I don't know. I'd call it the wedge.
Just
Wedge.
the wedge.
Yeah.
You're gonna name a state the Wedge. If you were able to
Yeah.
found your own freaking state,
It's
that's
like
what you called it.
it's like the Texas.
Well, would you ever like
or
name your
the
state
California.
Wyoming?
That's true. I don't
Well,
know.
at
why
least
is
that
off the
problem. There's
limb.
probably some meaning at least. In that
Yeah.
one.
What's the
It's
meaning?
better than the wedge.
That's true. I don't know what I would name a state. How do they even name states? Like, how did they come up with Texas? I mean,
Isn't
You know,
it just
it's a
called?
mystery to me.
Yeah, it's actually true.
honestly,
Where
like,
did Colorado come from?
yeah. Well, what does all the state names come from? Like California? What?
Yeah, I don't
What
know.
is that? Like,
I mean, I know that some of them are like
California, yay.
American, Native American
that's-
names and
yeah.
stuff. That's
Like-
definitely something.
Who would willingly want to name their state Oh, sorry,
I don't know.
Massachusetts.
It is an important question.
Like, I just
feel,
don't
a lot of them.
understand.
I feel like a lot of them are just the names of people as well.
Yeah, probably. Actually,
Like, I know
actually, I think
New
that's what
York is-
Massachusetts is.
New York is named after a city, which is named after a duke.
Yeah,
York
that-
is named. New York
Yeah,
is named
York
after
is the.
York, I believe. From it's in England.
Oklahoma, Louisiana. Oh, Louisiana is probably
Louisiana, I feel
French.
like that was maybe.
No,
Louisiana's
not
Yeah,
French.
that's a
Yeah,
French name,
French. Yeah,
right?
French. I don't know. It doesn't seem French now because we know what Louisiana is,
Yeah.
but the
Yeah, we're just used
Creole
to.
culture
Yeah, the whole
there.
Creole culture is French. It's at
So
least it's based off French.
yeah,
Culture.
probably.
Well, because I'm pretty sure that whole part of the U.S. was a French colony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, they only named Louisiana French, right? If even.
Well, actually, I think like the capital of what it was like the capital of Missouri. Or no, the capital of Louisiana is
Baton Rouge, yeah.
Baton Rouge. Yeah, that's French. That's French.
What is it with states not giving like big cities capitals, right? That just doesn't make sense to
I
me.
mean, Austin's not that small,
Austin's
Yeah,
big.
but it
but
like
it's
San
not that
Diego and
big
Houston are
either.
both bigger, so you just
That's
gotta
true.
ask
New
why.
York is pretty. Oh wait, that's not even the capital.
New York. It's Albany.
Exactly,
Yeah,
it's
it's
Albany.
Albany. What the
Same
heck?
thing
I
I
with
know.
don't. Who
Florida. They have
lives in
so many big
Albany?
cities. Like Florida, they've got like
Tallahassee.
Tallahassee as their capital when they've got like Orlando and Miami.
Yeah. And then Washington State.
I don't even know what the
I don't even know what the
They've
capital
got
is.
it's
that again.
Olympia. It's
Seattle.
Olympia. Oh
Oh no, it's
yeah,
Olympia.
when
That's right.
Seattle, they have
The city
Seattle.
that is so unremarkable that the only reason people know it exists is because it's the capital.
No, because of Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah,
Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah, it should be Seattle.
Uh, well, Oregon just is not good in general, so
I mean, they don't have
Oregon?
any big
like
cities
yeah,
anyway,
they're not
so.
special, but they're
Portland
not
isn't
bad.
massive, but
Yeah,
it's,
but I mean, Portland is their biggest city. So
Yeah,
they get
but
that
it's-
right at least.
That's true. Is it their capital? It's not their. It's not even their capital though.
dude. Okay, what just happened? I heard Giovanni leave for a second.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I just disconnected and reconnected like twice.
The thing is, Orlando or not Orlando. Portland is not even their capital. It's Salem.
Wait, it isn't?
No, it's Salem.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Like what
Okay,
the heck
I
is
just gotta
Salem?
ask though, why is there a town named Salem in Oregon? That's like. I think of Salem witch trials.
Yeah,
that was
yeah, I was
in the,
gonna
that was
say
in
that,
the
yeah,
that was
Salem.
in New England.
Um,
Very strange.
yeah, I don't know. Or like, I mean, Sacramento is not a small city, I guess.
Yeah, but
it's not.
just they
it's
just
not
there's so
San
many
Francisco
others.
or San Diego or
It's
Los
Sacramento.
Angeles or whatever.
Right? In
What?
Sacramento.
No, it's Vegas is
California is the
not.
capital. Or am I dumb?
What?
Isn't it Sacramento is the capital of
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I said.
oh, okay.
Did you
it
think I
is
Sorry.
said?
decently large, but
Yeah.
But LA is like I'm pretty sure LA is I think LA is the biggest city in
I think it's the
California.
second.
no, I think
Oh,
it's the
in
biggest.
California.
Because San
In
Francisco is
California,
too
yeah, yeah.
expensive.
No, I was talking about in the country.
Is it New
I didn't-
York? Is New York the biggest?
I think so. It has over 8 million people.
Yeah, it's
It's
crazy.
a lot of people.
Yeah.
Although Tokyo does have like 40 million or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Some
But
insane
I mean,
number.
Japan is very population dense. So.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's just insane to me how so okay. It's crazy how India has like over 1 billion people.
Yeah, over I think 1.5 over it, I think. Or they're closing on it or something like that.
Like that is just crazy.
They're past 1 billion for sure.
Yeah, they're past 1 billion. I don't know if they're past 1.5.
I think they're at like 1.3. I don't know where China is though.
China's closing in on 2 billion, honestly.
China's
Yeah,
also
but
really,
I think
really
they're.
large.
I
They have-
think
they
they
have the
just hit like
square
1.8
footage,
or
okay?
something.
China is
It-
square footage. India doesn't really. It's
Yeah.
not nearly as big.
It's not as big this year, but like most of China is, you literally cannot live there. It's just
True.
the terrain is just
Mountainous.
yeah. But like, who heard like no one has heard of Wuhan before the virus, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean,
it's
Mateo
big.
would
It's almost
argue otherwise.
ah, that's true, and it's like basically, it's as big as like New York City.
It's just that you can really just take any region from China and it will be like that.
That's true actually. Like what the heck?
At least on the eastern side.
Yeah. Uh,
Is Mateo still in Spain?
Yeah.
yeah. Ow. Ow. I don't know when he's gonna be back, actually.
Well, probably it's safer to just
Aren't
stay
they
there.
staying like at least a month?
Yeah, and then I think they're gonna extend it or something if it's online school.
Yeah, because we have online school until September 8th because of the court order.
Oh, right, right. Oh, yeah,
Helena
yeah, yeah. He's
Hidalgo.
gonna stay then. Right. Oh. He
I,
told me
I
that.
kind of doubt that you're actually going to go into physical school after September 8th. It just seems
No, we're
unlikely.
supposed to. My dad
Yeah. It's
said
gonna
like
be trash though.
we
It's
want
like,
to.
I
I
doubt
know.
it,
I
but like I
honestly.
don't want
it's
to
gonna be
do
so weird.
online school either. You know, I just don't want to do
Well,
Yeah.
school in
they
general.
did. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like if you wanna if you want to go, like if you feel comfortable with going in, you can. But if you
Yeah,
don't feel
I'm
comfortable, then
probably
you
well.
don't
I'm
have
probably
to, or
not gonna
something
be
like that.
allowed to. Honestly, my mom's.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't really want to go either. Cause like, dude, there's so many people in the high school. Dude, you know, like so many, like a couple of the seniors had it, and then like they all hung out together and were hugging and stuff. It's like what?
Because
Is
people
it?
are
What?
Yeah, I
so
know.
stupid.
And so,
Oh.
I bet there's some juniors now and so seniors next year. You know,
I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
there's definitely some. Dr. Lee
Yeah.
had it, so
Really,
yeah.
I honestly did not know that Dr. Lee had it.
Um, so I don't know.
Our school, it's there. We're going back in like October for physical school, but
Oh, next October. That gives us some time.
yeah. We start digital on September actually. So
Oh,
everything
lucky.
just got. Yeah, I
Oh
know.
yeah,
They
no,
just gave us like an
I
extra
heard
3 weeks.
HISD does that now. Or
Hmm.
yeah, they're
Lucky.
starting it on September.
Yeah.
We still have to start like August 18th, I think.
I know.
Jeez.
No, I
Oh
think
my
it's August
god.
20th.
I
No,
think
it's
it's
August
August.
21st. Remember, because
I thought it was
the
18th.
homework is due August 20th.
I thought it was the 18th. Oh,
I
whatever. We
don't
still
think
only
so.
have like 20 more days, basically.
I'm ready for I'm ready to have something to do.
Yeah, honestly.
Definitely
To
starting to
be
get
honest
boring.
with you.
Yeah, that's. But the first like couple of weeks is gonna be so boringly easy, and also having an online school at the beginning of a semester is just terrible.
Yeah.
Towards the end is fine because it's not even like anything matters anymore. But like now it's just so annoying.
I mean, one thing you could also consider is imagine going to a new school completely online.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah, you can't
very
like make
stressful.
any connections,
Yeah, I don't
or
know.
like you
It's
can't
gonna be
talk to
strange
people.
for sure.
I feel like friends. Not as many friends can be made because
Yeah.
like no one just wants to talk to somebody online, like just talking. Like that's kind of I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, like
Yeah.
it's nice, but like I don't know, it's not a norm. I don't know why. It's weird.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's just kind of awkward.
Yeah, like there's pretty much no social interaction with people unless you're actually forced to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you lose like social
Mhm.
skills.
Exactly.
All
You
social
like
skills.
meet someone in real life
Dude.
and you're like, hey,
Hmm.
but uh,
Yeah, I guess we just gotta get used to it since it's not going to end anytime soon.
yeah. Whoops.
I could see this happening at least another year.
Yeah. Cause I don't know when it would stop, honestly.
I mean, it's when we get a well, even with a vaccine, like it's still not
Well, with a
guaranteed
Yeah.
to
vaccine, I
not.
think it'll be like the flu. That's
Yeah,
the
it's just
thing.
Well,
gonna
yeah, I know,
become
but
like the
it's still
flu.
guaranteed to not. It's still not guaranteed to completely immunize you.
But
That is
but
true.
it's still gonna be worse than the flu, cause I mean
Yeah,
already
for
it
sure.
has a higher death rate than the flu.
Well, I don't.
I think so.
Not the 1918 one.
Okay, well
The
that's
1918
different.
flu was super. Since the reason the 1918 flu was so bad, like the Spanish flu, is because it was novel, just like this COVID one is.
Also, we did not have good medical practices, and the media did not
Yeah, I
report on it at
know.
all
I
until
feel
like
like a
months
hundred
after it had
years
broken
ago
out.
was kind of a little bit of a downgrade for medical advancements, if I do say
Also,
so myself.
Yeah.
also, another thing is, well, the reason it's actually called the Spanish flu is because it was actually people thought that it originated in like the Midwest. Of course, it's the Midwest, but
I think
it
Spain was like the first to announce it
yeah
because they weren't in a
they're the
war.
they were the ones reporting on it, like the
Mm.
Spanish media. So it was called the
Yeah, it
Oh
didn't
my.
Spanish
actually
flu.
originate from Spain.
I don't remember why they called it that.
The Spanish flu?
Yeah, I don't know
Because
why
it
they called it the
originated in
Spanish flu.
Spain. Or no, sorry, because Spain talked
Oh,
about
I
it. Because
was gonna
I
say they
just
talked
said how
Yeah.
it didn't originate in Spain.
Uh,
What the heck?
yeah.
Because Spain was talking about it. So then people were like, but no other country or talked about it because they couldn't or because they didn't want to because they were in a war,
Uh huh.
um, or most countries were in a war. So Spain was the only ones to be talking about it. So everyone thought that they were the ones to first have it.
yeah.
And then I think other countries started talking about it
That makes sense.
eventually.
Yeah.
But what a bad time to have a flu during
hmm
World War One.
Yeah, but it was on the tail end at least. It could have been
Yeah, it
worse.
was like the very it was like the very end. I mean, to be honest, this year 2020, it's like I'm not surprised about anything that happens anymore. Like whatever happens, it happens. Wasn't there that thing
I
like
fully
the Navy released that yeah they've seen some UFOs and stuff like that. It's like yeah whatever sure that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
2020. I don't really care
Doesn't
anymore.
matter. And Trump totally leaked it, dude.
Yeah.
That's the reason they released it, is because he just like subtly, nonchalantly dropped it on his Twitter. He's like, "Yeah, guys, here's some UFOs. No biggie."
yeah.
Dude, oh my god, we shouldn't get too political, but I don't know. I feel like this is more
Not to
factual than
get political
political.
or anything.
Uh, you know how he's like ordering the data from for COVID from hospitals has to go to the government, not the CDC.
Hmm.
That's kind of messed up
No, like he's crazy person.
because
Just feels
then they can make it
unnecessary.
look like we don't have as many cases or as many
I know.
deaths or
Which is just,
anything.
Mhm.
it's like, dude, the USA is just an embarrassment on the
Yeah,
global stage. It's an
honestly.
embarrassment, dude.
Like I don't want to live here anymore.
I know, right? Like, God.
Just
And he's always talking about like having he's has conversations with like other dictators, and they were like talking about
yeah.
how it sucks that there's a limit on how long you can be president for and stuff.
Yeah, in the U.S. Yeah.
It's like, dude, he's
Xi Jinping,
crazy. He is freaking crazy.
Vladimir Putin. Oh God, dude,
Why?
Russia really needed to make a rule that like you can only stay president for so long,
I know.
or
They had that, but
then
They're
he
like,
yeah
no.
he
got
just put in his good friend, you know.
yeah
And then after his turn, after his one term was up, they just had him reelected again. So
yeah.
Oh, boy.
It's honestly the world is a meme at this point.
I
We're
agree.
just getting tested on by nature.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, what can we do now? You know, it's kind of crazy to think. Like, will humans survive until like the sun expands or no?
no, no,
No, I don't think so either. But like,
it's not possible.
I want to know: is there gonna be like a intelligent species that comes after like on Earth that comes after us?
I
think
think
that's
global
just simple
warming is gonna
evolution. Like,
kill
I'm pretty sure
us.
it'll happen no matter what.
Yeah, I think global warming is gonna kill us in like a couple in like a century, but
Yeah, if
Not
we don't.
not a century. It's gonna. I think it's gonna. We're gonna. It's going to become unlivable after like 4 generations from now. with my
If we
expert
don't
opinion.
I don't know.
change-
I have the uninhabitable Earth right next to me. I can
if
tell you
we
some
like okay,
facts.
if we don't change, like we're going like global warming is gonna be what makes like puts humans, in either
Yeah.
decline or puts us, it makes us extinct. One of the two.
Yeah. Also
And so
stupidity.
I think if the Earth survives long enough, evolution will just it'll just restart, and then maybe humans will just come again. Like
But
the
like,
second wave of
but like not
humans.
stupid.
Maybe we'll see.
Well, we won't
That
really
is,
see, but
That's okay. Whatever. You know what I mean.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but you'd have to consider like this. You do need very specific things for life to be able to form, very like
Yeah,
temperatures and such.
and
So
especially intelligent life. It's not
Mhm.
the temperature's a big thing. So is water, but there's gonna be plenty of water. Because everything's gonna be water. Like
we'll
I
all
think it's
be
like if we
water.
don't reverse like completely reverse our actions, everyone goes vegetarian. We all like don't use the shower for more than 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Everybody is like actually good. Then we could, if we do that within like 10 years, I think then we can like slow it down or something.
Hmm.
But if we
Yeah.
don't do it by like I think it was, I forgot how long, but then we're basically we're screwed. Like we literally
We're
cannot.
Scrooged.
Like you know how like they made the Paris. I don't know if you guys know, but they made this thing called like the Paris Agreement or whatever. That
Yeah.
The U.S.
I know. Trope of like we're dipping out of that.
Yeah, it was like we cannot go above 2 degrees of warming on our track. What we're doing right now, I think we hit like 3 or 4 degrees by like 2050,
Yeah.
which is what the agreement says. Like if we're above by 2 degrees by 2050, then that's no bueno.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that I don't think that with the way that we're handling things, that our planet has a chance of survival. I think that we
Yeah,
just need
we need
to
to leave.
we just need an escape plan.
Yeah, and then there's those people that are like, why do people put money into NASA and space exploration? Why don't we just use the money to fix our problems here? It's like, dude, you need to understand that like you
Like
can't just
even
fix
even if we
world
did,
hunger
we
with
still
money.
wouldn't be able to fix it immediately.
You can't
Exactly.
just fix poverty with money. I mean, yeah, no, you can't really just fix poverty with money. I don't really think that's how it works. You have to fix the system.
I'll be right back. By the way, give me like 2 seconds.
All right.
Yeah, I think that there's the way that our governments are structured overall. It just does not allow for any meaningful change to occur because the people who are at the top, they don't really have. I don't think that they don't truly care for the people at the bottom,
Oh
which is why
yeah.
problems such as poverty, which I feel like should be at least incredibly contained by now, with the amount of wealth that we have, is still so widespread,
I know it's like
along with corruption.
yeah, and like it's the top 1% has like 80% of the money, so
Exactly.
it's kind of sad.
Mhm.
I don't
We
think
definitely need
that's gonna
some
be
sort of
fixed.
reform.
But I think before all of that, we definitely need like some sort of like understanding that look, we're trying to survive as a species. Let's not just beat each other up over stupid things. Like
I mean, it's easier said than done
I
because
know, I know,
humans,
I know. I'm
we're
trying to
very
make
bad at
it.
looking at the bigger picture.
Yeah, as we can tell recently with all like the obviously social justice slash injustice or
Hmm.
whatever.
I'm back.
It's just I don't know. People need to really just understand that. I mean, obviously, we've kind of had wars in the past, but war to me is a really funny subject because it's like let's like spend a ton of money and lives because I don't know, because I don't like you, or like
Yeah,
because I
a
don't
lot of
like
times
what you believe in, or because I want
war is
that
just
piece of
pointless,
land.
dude.
Those are three reasons.
Hmm.
But it's just, I mean, that's kind of what's going on now. But it's like, it's not a war, but it's just it's basically just, yeah, I don't know. I just wish there, it's kind of surprises me sometimes how many people we have in the world that just don't they, they're just not capable of they don't have capacity to understand.
Mm-hmm. Boop, boop, ba-da-ba-da, boop, 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 boop.
It's very fitting after the.
Yeah, I got you.
Uh,
Why does the Midwest suck?
why does the Midwest
I would
suck?
just
I think
say,
it's weather.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, but like Houston has bad weather, and it's not as bad as the
It's because it's a
Midwest.
coastal city. You see, the other ones they don't have access to water, and so they're all like
Water isn't
farms.
necessarily good. Oh boy.
They're all just a
Water
big
isn't
farm.
necessarily good because it makes everything freaking humid.
That's true, but humidity is good for the hair. I think that's what they say. I don't know.
Is
Also,
it?
yeah, like dryness is terrible for the hair, and humidity is good or whatever.
Hmm.
I think that's true, yeah.
Also, like if it's super dry, I don't want to have to like put on chapstick every 5 seconds. Remember when we went to Arizona?
Oh yeah.
My lips were actually
Like
in
I
so much
literally
pain.
just dumped
Yeah, I didn't have
the like
chapstick. It was
yeah.
terrible.
I was in a room with Ira, and he just literally brought lotion, and he just put the lotion on his lips.
I mean, if that's what you have to do, that's what you have to do,
He
right?
said it worked better than chapstick, so I don't know.
No hate here.
That was also before I started disliking him.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Um,
Bro, just for I guess Everest and I like next year, dude. I, some of the people in the high school are kind of whack, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
most of them are. That's literally
yeah, I've been
our
there. They're pretty
school.
annoying.
That's literally our school.
It's
I'm
more
not
just
really looking
weird.
forward to it, but I'm not like I'm not gonna go in there with like a closed mind and like everyone
Yeah,
sucks. I don't want
yeah,
to talk to anybody, and high school's gonna be trash. I'm gonna try to make the best out of high school because it's like,
definitely.
high school is the time where you're supposed to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I mean, and obviously
I
you have to
agree.
like be a good student and like be like achieve stuff and whatever. But
Achievement.
but like I'm still gonna have fun while I do it. Man, it kind of sucks that eighth grade summer we literally can't do anything because this is like one of the best summers, honestly, or it should be. It's supposed to be it.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this summer supposed to be
It's
so
like
good?
going into freshman. You're with all your bros for the last time.
Yeah.
If you guys,
Yeah.
if you're going to different high schools or whatever.
It did feel very strange that we didn't have like a real ending to the year.
Yeah, it was just kind of it was
It just kind
so
of
happened. It
We
just
didn't
kind of
have like a party or a ceremony or
yeah, it just kind of
anything, dude.
petered off.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little.
That's actually a great word, petered off.
It's so sad. Yeah, we didn't have a party. We didn't have anything. It was like, oh, we're gonna have end of school tomorrow, and then I didn't actually
Tried to
go
bird
because I
my
didn't
lungs
really
out.
care. Or no, we went and then we were all just talking on Discord the entire time. Because it was so sad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. I'd rather do that than like be dead because of coronavirus.
Mhm.
True.
That's a trade I'm willing to make.
Mhm. Yes, that's fair.
Oh shoot.
Are you are you playing something?
Not necessarily. I was playing a shell shock. Shell shock for a while.
Shell shock.
That is a
The
great
best
game.
FPS there is.
Dude, it was crazy, bro. I was destroying people with the sniper. Cause in that game, the sniper
Yeah,
is
the sniper
kickstand.
is the best gun.
It's
I
just
was
crazy
I
how
was
good
playing the
it is.
World War II Call of Duty World War II campaign. It's actually pretty fun. It's a little bit it's a lot. It's pretty what is it? It's
Gory,
no,
intense.
not that. It's intense. Yeah, that's the word. It's pretty intense, but it's fun.
Isn't the first mission literally just D-Day?
Yeah, yeah. The first mission is
That's a
D-Day.
good way to start.
The first mission is D-Day. Like, dude, literally okay. So the first mission, you're like on a boat, right? You're going into the Normandy beach or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like they do in actual history.
Wait, if that's
Mhm.
the first mission, how do they progress from there?
Then it's like they go to like England, I think. No, they go to the Netherlands. Then that wasn't England. I'm stupid. Then they go to the Netherlands,
Okay.
and it's I forgot what they do there, but they just like do something. We just killed people basically. It's literally the entire game. Obviously, I feel like they should have added more
Yeah.
like history to it.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like very
I mean, obviously it
historically
is a shooter
accurate.
game, but like
It's
Yeah,
Call of
at
Duty
least if
too.
it's gonna be World War II, at least do
yeah,
it
but
right.
you literally start in a boat, right? Okay, then you're
Okay.
getting shot at. You start getting shot at.
Mhm.
Okay, your goal is to get to the seawall, but literally as soon as your boat door opens, all of the men in front of you are like 90
Everybody's
98
dead.
95% of the men in front of you, just their heads just get blown off, and like the freaking people get shot, and it's like I was just sitting there. It was pretty gory, yeah.
Yeah, that
It
just
was
feels
like the
like
first scene, but the rest of the game is not honest. It's honestly not that like bad. It's
yeah,
just
that
like
feels like just it's like gore for the sake of gore.
yeah, but it's pretty fun. I don't know. I got through like two missions, the first two, but uh,
Speaking of games, dude, the Ghost of Tsushima is so good, dude.
I kind of want to play it. It looks fun. I've never played those like the games like Dark Souls or I played For
Well, it's not
Honor.
really a loot. It's not really like a looter game.
Yeah. It's like a
It's really like explorer heavy.
What
yeah.
if
There's
I
world?
minimum
like those
HUD.
games. Those are my
There's like
favorite
no
games.
HUD whatsoever, unless you're in combat, where it just has your health and your resolve, which is pretty much how you heal yourself and do special attacks and stuff. But
Yeah,
other than
that's
that,
my
like
favorite game. Adventure games, best games.
yeah, and there's also like the you know how in most games there's like a waypoint system. There's
Yeah.
not one in this game. What it does is you can swipe up on like the touchpad on the PS4 controller, and it'll like the wind will blow in the direction of where you need to go, and then in the top left corner, it'll give you like how far away you are from it, and that's all you have.
Oh
It
wow.
doesn't tell you where it is on the map or anything. So you have to like explore
That's
and stuff.
nice. It's like a real
It's really
exploration game.
nice.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
really
real.
nice.
Yeah. So you like get to spend time looking at like the scenery and
Yeah.
you.
It's also just so beautiful.
Man, they should come
Like
out with that.
so.
They should make it on PC because I would probably buy it.
Well, they might if there's a PS if it's like PS Plus,
Mhm.
but if not, they won't because it's PS4 exclusive.
Uh.
Unless it's in PS Now, which is like the streaming version, so you can like stream it on your Xbox or stream it on your PS. What am I saying? Stream it on your computer from like a PS4.
Oh yeah, but you'd still need a PS4. Yeah.
So I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna get Rocket League though when it comes out free. Because I do want to play that on my computer.
Yeah, it's a good game.
It
I only
is.
Would
played it on my
recommend.
Xbox. And I didn't play it that much.
I used to be okay, but then I just played recently because I had my Xbox with me and I suck. I'm so bad.
It's a great game if you're gonna like play it with friends.
Yeah,
Definitely
it's
say.
fun. So if y'all
Especially all the
wanted to
special
get
modes.
it, then we could do like play threes, because that
Mhm.
is the standard mode.
Yeah. I already have it. So.
Oh yeah, I'll get it once it's free, and then we can play. I also have the Escapists.
I never played the second one. I only played the first one when I was younger.
I think the second one's better.
I think the second one's more fleshed out. It's like more of a game.
Yeah. You can't just beat everyone up and run out.
I also used to watch Jacksepticeye play it.
Watch Dan
It was-
TDM play it.
Bro, it was so entertaining to watch people play it.
Yeah.
I never actually watched anyone play it.
You should.
And then so Dan TDM is in the Escapist too. Like he can spawn as an NPC.
I know, yeah, I saw
And
him.
so-
They have a bunch of YouTubers.
Yeah, we beat him up so many times in the game. Like I had a super whip and just like the super whip's insane. It's like super fast and it's a 2-tap. And it's like really fast, so it's kind of overpowered. But I lost it because I died. It's hard.